The WWE Universe just exploded.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 209 pounds, Pain Tank.
A matchup like this, it's one that the locker room has wanted to see. It's one that the WWE Universe has wanted to see. It's one that I've been waiting to see, and it's about to go down.
This man is facing an opponent tonight who is simply unstoppable. Can he break Braun Breaker tonight? The unpredictable badass of WWE is here!
And his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, Braun Breaker!
Breaker broke down the damn door and has terrorized the competition during his young career.
Breaker really a generational talent, seemingly built to be a force in this industry.
Yeah, Breaker's extremely explosive in the ring. He's endlessly charismatic out of it and wise beyond his years from bell to bell.
Clearly learned a lot from his family about the business, but is easily carving his own path and legacy of dominance. Braun Breaker has a simple and solid mentality when it comes to in-ring competition. He's here to break his opponent in half and then move on to the next obstacle in his path.
Breaker's appetite for competition and his desire to take on bigger and badder opponents does seem insatiable. Every time he gets in the ring, he battles like he has something to prove.
And it's that drive that has allowed Breaker to smash through practically anyone who has stood in his way over the course of his career.
Yeah, but meeting him in the ring's quite an obstacle. There's nothing about this superstar that signifies he'll be a pushover.
Placing him in the corner. Turned it around with a reversal.
Here comes an atomic drop.
Heading to ringside now. Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring. Splash! The end for Breaker is looking inevitable here.
Running penalty kick.
Ooh! Braun dodges just in time.
Braun Breaker is dead set on proving that he's the future of WWE. Corey, putting that pressure on yourself has to be a mental strain.
Oh, it absolutely would be for a normal person, but this is Braun Breaker. Braun's a natural-born athlete and exceeded in almost every sport he's ever participated in. He has that X factor that only winners have.
Oh! Knew what was coming there. Ooh, sharp elbow. Clobbered with a double axe handle.
He gets into the ring.
Frankensteiner.
And right into the pin.
Uh-oh.
He's able to kick out before two.
He's not even close to being done yet.
Scrambling up the top turnbuckle now.
He's getting back up, straight into harm's way. From the top.
Diving double axe handle. He's looking a little battered now.
Yeah, Breakker with a very efficient form of offense. Tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
Snap suplex. Oh, and Breakker turns the tables.
Big forearm. Timed his defense perfectly. This is just brute power. German! Just pure dominance.
Engineering! And he's letting his prey stumble right into his trap.
With the penalty kick.
He's in a bit of agony now.
And now is the time to dig deep, to start tapping into your stamina reserves.
Oh! Breakker showing no answer for this attack.
Every form of offense Breakker attempts is being neutralized. Braun avoids the attack.
Clothesline takes him down.
Forget about it. Axe handle.
Control on a suplex. Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here.
And don't just look at that as showing off. The revolution involved in that move makes the impact so much more devastating. Taken down with a chop block. Had it scouted.
Trapping the arms. Oh, what blows to the back of the neck.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Standing moonsault gets all of it.
Adding a little flair to a damage and impact. Quite the showmanship. Oh, he flips that around.
He's getting pumped up. He's really in this now.
Engineering.
Right on the mark. Uh-oh, pump handle applied. What's coming next?
Oh, the driver.
Breakker's got a problem here.
Kicked out at one. Even the ref can't believe it.
That's impossible. I can't believe what we just saw.
I think there's still some shock in the air over the fact that that didn't produce a pin to the sky. Uh-oh. Look at the power.
Braun Breakker identifying the target. Spear! Breakker might have it.
Shoulders are down. No, he beats the count.
Well, looks like this book has a couple more chapters in it. We might be seeing a whole saga written tonight.
And Breakker has to be wondering just what it's going to take to end this. How far does he have to go?
Belly-to-belly suplex.
This is not looking good for him.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer a good defense will even matter at this point.
What a punch! And Breakker has taken control.
There's that natural athletic ability of Breakker paying off for him big time.
Breakker showing just how intense he can be.
Never letting up, never letting down.
That was vicious. Does that close it out for Breakker?
Two. Braun Breaker standing victorious in the ring.
The sheer strength of Braun Breaker just put everyone on notice. The Prodigy is here.
And she is angry, and she is vengeful.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez.
You have to love this level of confidence in a superstar.
Especially for so early in her tenure in WWE.
Well, Roxanne's already done more in her early 20s than most competitors do in their entire career.
Roxanne is completely ruthless at this point.
Yeah, Roxanne Perez doesn't care about anything except being on top of the mountain.
That's the right mindset. Behold, a superhero come to life.
One of the most monumental acquisitions in WWE history.
And her opponent from Orlando, Florida, Jade Cargill.
Standing at nearly 6 feet tall, Cargill comes from a college basketball background.
And now Jade is dunking on and dominating the competition in the ring. Just look at Jade, a true powerhouse of the women's division.
Yeah, a living marvel with otherworldly athleticism.
And the scary part is, we've only just scratched the surface. And this woman is a storm the likes of which WWE has never experienced before. It's Jade Cargill ready to get things going in this one.
Unparalleled power. That's the name of the game for Jade Cargill. The intimidation factor is already there just from the moment you get your eyes on her. But then it's a whole other game once she physically imposes her will on you.
Yeah, Byron, and it's a game Jade loves to play.
And then we've got the self-proclaimed prodigy across the ring, Roxanne Perez.
It may be self-proclaimed, Saxton, but Roxanne backs it up every time she sets foot in the ring. At such a young age, Roxanne's already proven herself as the yardstick by which other superstars should be measured.
Corey, what's one thing Roxanne needs to focus on in this match?
Above all else, Cole, Roxanne's going to need to focus on her ability to adapt. It's arguably Roxanne's greatest strength as a competitor, and it's allowed her to always have an answer, no matter the opponent. Ooh, stomp to the guts. Oh, an insult to injury. Nothing fancy there.
And Perez is having the fight brought right to her there.
Yeah, and Jade had her well measured.
A quick cover. Counters! Cover!
Oh, don't bother counting. She's got a whole other beatdown to hand out.
Roxanne just can't seem to stop this offense.
And I don't see Jade slowing down anytime soon.
Oh, shoulder to the gut. Oh, look at this.
So ruthless.
Ooh. Elbow drop.
Cargill drawing a big reaction from the crowd.
Oh, Cargill controlling the pace now.
Roxanne's having trouble assessing the situation. Saw what was coming and got out of dodge quick.
Big forearm.
She's starting to struggle here.
At this point in the match, you have to expect to be run down.
Face first off the barricade.
Connects. Saw it coming.
Perez managing to find some of that needed breathing room.
Roxanne showing it's not time for lying down. It's time for fighting back.
Well-executed suplex. Returning back to the ring. Looking to explore things ringside now. Gets lifted into position. Sidewalk slam. Roxanne is being overwhelmed.
Cargill just smothering her opponent with offense. Roxanne sensed that was coming.
Into the wheelbarrow facebuster.
Right into the pin.
And a shoulder in the air.
She likely knew that wasn't enough. She's just keeping the pressure on.
Oh, man.
Her moment could be at hand. She's ready to attack.
Boot to the gut will stop anyone in their tracks.
Drop kick.
Beautiful.
She turns it around with the reversal. And she re-enters the ring. An elbow will break that up.
Some agility gets her out of dodge.
Spear!
Really continuing to take a beating in this match.
I know she's tough, but even this is almost too much.
Fall away slam into a kippa.
Has control of their opponent.
Malicious fall-away slam.
She's getting back up, but she's super out of it.
Reverse on Cargill.
Oh, what a shot. These two going strike for strike, it seems.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Bam! Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
Oh, ouch.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
Oh, yeah, she has a really good...
Roxanne Perez looking for quick pop rocks. And that can keep Jade down.
Whoa! How?
Kicking out at one after that is unheard of.
The heaviest artillery has been used, but it's not enough for the three. Perez getting ready.
From the top.
Ooh, poorly timed, high-risk attempt.
Jade's fully intent on ending things here.
The unparalleled strength of Jade Cargill on display.
Jaded.
And that appears to have busted her open.
If you ever doubted the toughness of our female superstars, let that be a lesson to you.
Jade is your winner here.
Here is your winner, Jade Cargill.
A win to be proud of for Jade Cargill.
Jade redefining dominance and looking like $1 million in the process.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship.
Here comes the role model and the foundation of the women's division.
In the minds of many, already an all-time great.
A true history maker and the first ever women's Grand Slam champion.
Yeah, Bayley's a woman who reestablished herself with a record-breaking Royal Rumble win and a championship victory at WrestleMania.
The former leader of Damage Control, who now wants to lead the women's division, not take it over.
Bayley never lost her love for this sport. She turned that inner rage into determination. You have to respect it.
You're looking at a woman who rebuilt her bond with the WWE Universe and is now more focused and stronger than ever.
She now wants to lead the women's division, not take it over. Don't let her hear this, but I'm proud of her. Here comes the man!
When you're Becky Lynch, every night is a perfect one to start a fight.
The man has an unmatched confidence and swagger about herself.
From underdog to the top of the food chain.
Introducing the challenger from San Jose, California, Bayley! And her opponent from Dublin, Ireland, the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, the
Big fight feel, the Women's Intercontinental title on the line. Big match here as we see the Women's Intercontinental title up for grabs.
Well, the Men's Intercontinental Championship has often been viewed as the workhorse title, and this one's also earning that same reputation.
With the women's division this deep, that's not at all surprising, Corey.
Big right hand.
There it is! Reversal! She wants to take this thing to the outside. Bayley able to counter. Bayley's proven time and time again that she's not a superstar you can look past. Corey, what's the strategy for facing Bayley head-on?
Get in up high.
Oh, no, went big and pays for it.
That didn't look good at all. A ringside doctor's on hand if needed.
Oh, backpack face buster. The action spilling in our direction.
There go our notes and monitors.
This table's about to serve a very different purpose.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
Slips away just in time.
Shin breaker. Not done yet. Dragon screw. Beautiful.
Quick pin. Championship on the line. Foot on the rope.
That'll light up your chest.
Arm wringer.
Their opponent but gets countered with a right hand.
Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in.
Shoved out of the way.
Running forearm.
Ooh, that foils Lynch.
She dodges out of the way.
Backpack face buster. Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back. Bayley fending that off.
Right in the breadbasket.
The champion on the receiving end of some serious offense.
Bayley is being as vicious as ever, and it looks to be very effective.
Caught with the elbow. Oh, leg drop by Becky Lynch, and she's going to do it again. Another leg drop. And into the pin. Title on the line. Oh! Gets the shoulder up. Wow. What's it going to take?
An emphatic kick out, and there's still a lot of game left here.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here. High-level ability being shown with each of these counters.
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
Being placed onto the top rope.
Ooh! Uh-oh. This is not going to be nice. This is going to be nasty.
It's all about winning, no matter what it takes.
Superplex! A move from that height could rearrange your bones.
Lands the elbow. She had that scouted. Look at this. Bayley going up top. From the top rope.
Elbow drop by Bayley.
Here we go for the championship. And the count stopped short of 2.
She is not done yet.
Bayley has bad intentions for Becky.
Waiting.
Uh-oh, forearm gonna cut off the ring. Guillotine applied.
Wrapped around.
She has got to somehow find a way out. Right now, and she does it.
Becky Lynch.
Manhandle slam. Devastating maneuver by the champion.
2. Wow, just barely making it out.
It was almost just lights out on their championship dreams.
Let's see if that kick out was a spark or is it the challenger's last gasp.
You know, Becky is feeling a dissatisfaction with the outcome of that pin count. She thought she had it.
Drop. Both Bayley and Becky are showing battle wounds. This is getting difficult to watch.
Neither woman's concerned with how they're going to feel tomorrow.
Bayley trying to fire herself up.
Oh, come on. This is just ridiculous now. Pay attention to your opponent.
Referee's nearing the end of the count. Better get back in the ring.
That goes to show you what Bayley thinks of her opponent here. Okay, now she's rubbing.
Bayley scores the victory.
Here is your winner.
That's what you get when you disrespect your opponent.
Bayley stood in the middle of the ring and found an answer for the man.
Michael, this came down to heart. It came down to desire. And tonight, Bayley would not accept anything but victory.
I can't believe this match is actually happening. The excitement through the roof here.
We could have an instant classic on our hands. Wait, guys.
What?
Well, the originally scheduled opponent is now in a heap on the ramp. What the hell's going on?
So this superstar is just going to take their place?
And it appears they will. This has gone completely off the rails. Medics need to check on the superstar they dragged out here.
This competitor won't allow them to face anyone but them.
And hostility's boiled over between these superstars before they even got in the ring. Now we have a brawl on our hands.
I knew a little thing like throwing the match out wouldn't stop them.
This is serious. Someone needs to separate them.
Oh, that'll wake you up.
Collar and elbow tie-up.
Quick change of position. Ooh. Rotating out of that to apply a chinlock now. Oh, stinging knee strike to the back. Ripley sidesteps the attack.
And they tie up with a collar and elbow.
Seamlessly transitions there.
Ooh.
Well-executed arm drag.
Oh, what a forearm. Uh-oh. That's a free fall.
Axe handle from the middle rope.
And Raquel looked like a tame animal after that offense. Does this style of match favor a more unhinged superstar?
Oh, yeah. You need a twisted imagination to take full advantage of a no disqualification match. That said, sometimes this match brings out a darker side you wouldn't expect in some superstars. And a series of vicious stomps. And if the first...
And here we go. Single leg crab.
And uncanny. Gotta find a way out of the single leg Boston Crab. Oh, wow. Look at this incredible effort to get out.
Disrupts the attack with an elbow to the gut.
Face first off the knee. And she's been busted open.
This could be a turning point in the matchup.
She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent what she's got.
Where's mine? Raquel has something brewing.
Does that finish Ripley for good?
Torture rack submission.
Locking in the...
Up top high, but look at the well-placed elbows will force the counter and a great... break. It knew what was coming there. And back into the ring she goes.
Back elbow smash, nothing fancy. Yeah, back elbow. Oh, just manhandling their opponent. Fallaway slam!
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Stepping out of the ring here. The WWE Universe just exploded.
The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, looks as ready as ever for action tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes!
Cody Rhodes, a man who does not retreat in the face of adversity.
This is a man who reached new levels as a main eventer and champion, and who knows the sacrifice of leading a new era.
Cody knows that life doesn't always have happy endings, but he always fights with everything he has.
The American Nightmare has proven that when hard times come around, he's ready to face them head on.
And he has kept the spirit of the American dream alive.
Here comes main event. Jey Uso.
And his opponent from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, main event, Jey Uso.
The one thing that hasn't changed about Jey Uso is his unrelenting desire to be at the top of WWE.
Yeah, and at this point, I don't think anything can hold him back. Jey Uso has truly reached main event status.
And Jey looks ready to deliver on his unbelievable hype.
Is he prepared for an opponent with the family pedigree and natural talent of Cody Rhodes?
That's a great question, and luckily for us, we won't have to wait long to get the answer.
Cody Rhodes calls himself the American Nightmare, a name that's a nod to his legendary father, but one that also acknowledges that Cody has become his own man. He's more than just a legacy talent.
Yeah, Cody took hold of his own career and does things on his terms now. He takes a stand for what he believes in, for what he wants to accomplish, and will take on anyone who stands in his way.
I think Cody actually lives for those challenges. The bigger the fight, the better, as far as Rhodes is concerned.
And Jey Uso is on the other side of the ring, ready to show once again why he is, in fact, the main event.
Yeah, Jey doesn't necessarily care if you like him, but he's definitely going to work hard to make sure you respect him. Jey's come a long way in this business, and he's not comfortable just sitting back and enjoying the view. He's still grinding each and every day.
And Jey reverses
to the sky.
Oh, man, he landed rough there. Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the T, locking up with the collar and elbow.
Getting pushed into the corner. Strong show of strength here.
Oh.
Oh, look at this.
Spinning combination.
Not even a near fall there. He might be getting up, but it doesn't look like it will be for long.
setting up for something here.
Can't prepare your face for that.
Cody Rhodes is obviously in what you have to keep in mind when facing the American.
Getting the cover here, eye in the end.
Fending off a 2 count there.
Still no end in sight here. Super kick!
Oh no, has it lined up for the kill shot.
Saw it coming. It counters it.
Underhook applied.
Side effect.
Look at this, just unloading. And a stop to the gut, too. He wastes no time dodging the attack.
The hit's starting to take their toll on him a little. Sent right into the corner.
Oh, uncorked a big punch.
And he counters.
Got them right in the corner.
He's got him down. This could be it.
And he breaks the count quickly.
These men knew this match was going to be hard fought.
And quick response to Jay's offense. He'll make his way to the ring.
Power slam incoming, no. Countered into an inverted DDT. Big knee to the midsection.
Ooh! Got drilled with a devastating knee strike.
Vicious knee.
Clothesline in the corner.
No, pin attempt here.
Oh, somehow.
He is certainly sending a message, getting his shoulder up before 2. Boom!
Jawbreaker counter to get out of that. Jumping clothesline. What agility. Cody retaliates.
Rhodes with a double underhook.
Pedigree by Rhodes.
And that's the kind of impact only Cody can deliver.
Results of years sitting under the greatest learning trees in the industry and keeping your ears open.
Oh, shot right to the kidney. Step ahead there. Snap power slam. Jay with the cover. This might do it. Kicks out. He still has life.
Really had less than a second to stay alive there. Cut off with a kick to the gut.
The American Nightmare looking to put his opponent on Dream Street. Crossroads. Cody Rhodes just might have finished things.
What in the world? What a crucial kick out. And the blood is still pumping for Jey Uso.
You gotta wonder what more Cody has to do to put him away here.
Long fall and even harder impact. Stumbling to his feet. He might just be rising to meet his end here. No.
Suicide dive.
Fearlessly soaring to the outside. My goodness.
Doing whatever it takes to eliminate the competition.
Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it.
Oh, no. It looks like that busted him open pretty bad.
Oh, and a kick.
Sharp elbow to the gut turns that one around.
Manages to slip out of the way.
And he tosses him back in now.
Underhook applied. Side effect.
Cody Rhodes lining it up. Uh-oh, Rhodes has his opponent. Rhodes. Look at Jay, his lights are off.
There's two. Man, big victory here tonight.
Two incredible athletes gave it their absolute best. And are we going to get, there we go, some good sportsmanship in the end.
Love to see it.